Hey, what's going on everybody? Welcome back to the channel. So in this video, I'm going to show you all a little shortcut on ways that you can spend your seasonal points. If you have a lot of surplus extra seasonal points left over, I got a nice little trick here where y'all can spend them extremely fast to make a lot of Meseta really quick. Well, a nice little extra chunk of Meseta anyways. So let's go ahead and jump on into it here. I'll explain a bit. So whenever you come to Zandy's shop, whatever you're going through here, she still has a lot of really useful things in here that you want to get, but eventually you're probably going to be like me and have a lot of extra seasonal points to where there's going to be things that you could spend it on, but a lot of this stuff here, like I've got like tons of these items here and I don't really need these, so it'd just be like a waste of seasonal points, right? So I want to use the rest of my seasonal points to get as much Meseta as possible via trading in for something here. So the main thing I'm going to be trading in for here is going to be these end grinders. Now if I was to trade in for these end grinders, it's going to be a stack of 999 end grinders and it's going to cost 500,000 seasonal points, which is quite a bit. So before you go off doing this, make sure that you've gotten all the useful stuff inside of here, all the different like various augment capsules that can sell in the player shops, like the defies and the weapons and just all that other stuff. Any of the rest of the stuff that's here that you've seen that I've left, like some of these other augment capsules, these are all just like really expensive and they're kind of trash. They cost like 1K in the player shops and they don't move. They're just, you probably have tons of them, right? Like you probably have tons of this stuff and don't actually need all this stuff really. If you do need some of these like customization discs, of course they're useful, but the rest of this stuff really I think most players are gonna really not need. Maybe the Mars updaters, I have tons of these. You can see I have 1,000 of these already, so I don't need these either. So we're gonna be doing grinders here. So what we're gonna do with the grinders, whenever we go to buy these, if you notice when you go to purchase this, or was to purchase this stack of grinders here, if I go to purchase another stack, I can't actually purchase it because I have 999 sitting in my inventory, right? It brings up this message that says the purchase cannot be completed because your inventory is full or you've exceeded the quantity limit. Now the way that we can work around this is if you go up to the very top up here is a drop box. And you can see that you can select where you purchase to. So we can buy and store it in inventory, which is default, or you can go to default storage here. So now I've changed to where I'm buying and placing in default storage. And what we can do now is we can go off and we can highlight a stack of 999 like this, and we can purchase it. And you can see it went back into that storage, and we can just do it over again. And we can just sit here and do this until we're out of points. So basically I'm just going to do this. I'm going to use all of my seasonal points here just to buy all these stacks of grinders because I'm going to end up NPCing these. And these stack of grinders actually NPC for 40,000 Meseta each. So it's not a lot of Meseta that we're going to be getting off of this, but you know, it's going to be a little bit of something, you know, a little something extra that you can use to get some extra Meseta efficiently from all your points. So once we get done with this here, I'll show you how much we got from this. The event's not completely over yet, so I'm not going to bother spending the rest of those points there. But yeah, we just spent like 9.5 mil on points here. So we'll go ahead and we're going to go to my default storage here now. And you can see all these stacks of grinders here that I got here, right? And the way that you can do this now is if you was to like, for me, I'm on a controller. If I hit my R2 button, it would be right trigger for like your Xbox users. You see how it highlights that orange? Like I could sit here and like D-pad down and it would just like turn stacks of them. If I was to hold the square or the X button and hit the D-pad down, it'll just go pages down, right? Like it'll highlight all this stuff at once. And that way, so I can just go and I can convert to cash here like this, and it's gonna do them all at one time instead of having to do them one by one. And you can see that's going to give me 719,000 Meseta, which isn't a lot of Meseta, but hey, that's a pretty nice little efficient way of getting some extra money from the seasonal points, right? Like if you have a lot of extra seasonal points, you can make a lot of money really, really fast. I took my sweet time, you know, going through this video and kind of explaining it, but you know, you can see how quickly it still was. If you was to sit there and do that one by one, trying to do that, like store them and then go back in and buy and then store and then buy and then store, it would have took forever, right? Instead, we selected where we was going to purchase them to, and we just did it all in one go. Okay, so that's going to wrap it up for the video. Thanks a lot for watching, everybody. Stay safe and have a wonderful day, friends. I'll see you all in the next one.